Hello everyone, welcome back to another Player of the Week review. It's January 9, 2025. As you can see, the front page, we've got Jude Bellingham, Savinho and Amir Murillo. Let's not waste any more time and delve into the pack. Okay, from the first impressions, we have an all 5-star pack. No 4-star players in this pack. We've got a couple of centre backs. We've got one goalkeeper. Bellingham, Savinho, Anthony Gordon are the highest rated players in this pack. Anyway, we'll delve deeper into these players, starting off with the last player in this pack, Ross Barkley. Aston Villa's Ross Barkley is a box-to-box defensive midfielder in this game. He can play centre midfield and attacking midfield. Yep, he's got his player face. Stats wise, it looks pretty good. He got into this pack because he scored in the weekend in Aston Villa's 2-1 win. Let's look at his stats. Pretty decent. His standout stats are his dribbling skills, ball control 89, dribbling 86, tight position 86, low passing is pretty good as well, 87. Also kicking power 89. He's got decent defensive skills, 74, 74, 78. I got his card last year, his player of the season card last year. So off the top of my head, comparing to that card, I think this one defensively is slightly better. His defensive stats last season weren't very good. It was in the 60s. This time it's 74, 74, 78 respectively. That's not bad. And player skill wise, yep, his defensive skills are better than last year's player of the season card. He has interception and blocker. Last year he didn't have those skills. Overall, he's got a good variety of midfield skills you need. He's got good shooting skills. Long range shooting, long range curler, and good passing skills in one-touch pass, through passing, and weighted pass. And as I mentioned a while ago, he's got good defensive skills. This time in interception and blocker. So, yeah, it looks like a decent card all round. Box to box, if you're looking for a box to box player, if you play 2 in midfield, 1 anchorman and 1 box to box player, he's the decent box to box player to have. Next up, you've got Amir Murillo for Marseille. There he is, centre back, a right centre back for Marseille. Doesn't have a player face scan, sort that out, Konami. But yeah, Marseille battered Le Havre 5-1 over the weekend. He wasn't one of the scorers, but he gets into the Player of the Week pack this week. I didn't watch the match, but he must have had a tremendous performance to get into this pack before the Marseille goal scorers. Let's have a look at his stats. First impressions, doesn't look that great. Speed, obvious standout of 88. Acceleration, 85. Stamina, 87. But defensive awareness is pretty low for a centre back. Tackling, again, is pretty average, 80. Aggression, 81. Defensive engagement, 82. Pretty average all round. But it's low passing. 77 is not bad. He's a bit more all-round defender, but for centre back, you want the defensive. You would prefer this defensive. Ideally, you want the defensive awareness a bit higher than 79. Excuse me. Player skill wise, yep, he's got defensive skills, man marking, interception, aerial superiority, acrobatic clearance. He's got good skills. Good passing skills in weighted pass, through passing and pinpoint crossing. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great either. It's not a great card, to be honest. Even if you're starting out with him, his form is inconsistent. This week he'll be Form A, so it's not too bad, but pretty average defensive card, to be honest. Next up, we've got Lucas Perry for Lyon. Is he? Yes, he's the only goalkeeper in this pack. He's a defensive goalkeeper. Lyon, there's his player face scan. Lyon beat Montpellier 1-0 on the weekend, and he kept a clean sheet, so I guess that's why he's the goalkeeper in this pack. He must have had a great game. Let's look at his stats. Goalkeeping awareness 86, goalkeeping catching 83, parrying 82, reflexes 88, reach 84. Yeah, not pretty average goalkeeper, to be honest. His goalkeeping awareness would probably go up with a decent manager, would probably go up to 89. Reflexes will go up into the 90s, but yeah, it's not that great. His player skill wise, he's got low punt and long throw. Low punt is important if you want to play a quick counter attack, because he can hoof the ball with a good trajectory, with good pace. But apart from that, yeah, his only player skill is alongside low punt is long throw, but it's not bad, I suppose. But overall, not a great keeper, to be honest. He's got a face scan. He's tall, 196 centimeters, so it's pretty good. But in terms of physicality, but nah, I'll pass. Next, you got Tammy Abraham, AC Milan, centre forward. There's his player face scan. Pretty good. AC Milan beat Inter Milan in their cup final over the weekend, or Monday night, I think. Tammy Abraham scored the injury time winner. So I guess that's why he's in this pack this week. Let's have a look at his stats. Attacking 87, finishing 85, heading 82, speed 85, acceleration 85, kicking power 83, physical contact 84. Overall, it's okay. It's not bad. His attacking awareness with a decent manager will go up to 90, 91. Other than that, the rest will be in the late 80s, 88, 89. It's not bad. He's got good physicality about him. Physical contact 84. He's tall, 191 centimeters. Yeah, it's not bad. If you don't have a centre forward, if you want the target man up front, he'll be decent to have, I guess. Let's look at his player skills. The obvious standout is super sub, because he came off the bench for AC Milan against Inter Milan and scored the winner, so he's got super sub. I have this season's Tammy Abraham Champions League Player of the Week. He had similar skills, but he didn't have aerial superiority. This one he does, and that is great to have if you're going to play a big man, a target man up front to win the headers. He also has heading, so that's good. And he's got fighting spirit, as well as acrobatic finishing, which is important for any striker or attacking player, and first time shot. So that's good. He's got good player skills. Yeah, it's not bad to have. Inconsistent form, unfortunately, but this week, if you pick him up, you can use him all week and he'll bang in all the goals for you. 85 finishing. Not bad. Next, you've got Alexis Salamakers for Roma. Roma and Lazio played over the weekend. Roma comfortably beat Lazio 2-0. Alexis Salamakers scored the second goal. There he is, the Belgian, with his player face scan. He is the first booster player in this pack. Let's have a look with the booster effect on. Look at that speed, acceleration, obvious standouts there. 90, 90 respectively. He's a right midfielder, box to box, but he can play a number of positions on the flank. Left wing forward, right wing forward, left midfield, right midfield, and right back. So if you want to play an attacking right back, he would be decent to have. Because as you can see with his stats, he's a bit of an all-rounder. Some decent defensive stats and decent attacking stats. Low lofted pass. Lofted pass is 85. So his crossing should be good. Couple that with pinpoint crossing. Yeah, he's a good crosser. And he's got speed. So not a bad player to have if you want a versatile, or if you want a flank player. Let's look at his skills. He's got interception, track back, tackling skills. Good for if you want to play him as a defensive winger or right back. And he has good attacking skills in long range shooting, first time shot, one touch passing, pinpoint crossing, low lofted pass as well. So yeah, he's got the shooting skills here put in for after his display against Lazio. So not a bad player to have, the first booster player in the pack. Next up, you got the butcher, Lisandro Martinez. Let's have a look. Obviously, he's in here because of his goal against Liverpool. Fantastic goal, coming up from the centre-back position into the final third and smashing a ball into the back of the net. There's his player face scan. His early season hair with a bit of a tinted blonde highlights. Let's have a look at his stats. Okay, he has aggression, stands out. He's got great defensive stats. Defensive awareness 87, tackling 86, aggression 90, defensive engagement 85. Yeah, jumping is 87, which is pretty good. Heading is only 74, unfortunately, but I mean, all round, he's a good defender to have. The only negative, which you can't do much about, is his height. It's only 175 centimeters, and for this game, which is based on power and pace, it's a massive disadvantage. I mean, if you're not fast, then you gotta be strong and physical aerially for centre back, and he's not that, unfortunately. But maybe this card might be an exception. He might be really good. His jumping is 87, so that's pretty good. With a good manager, it'll go up to 90. Other player stats, his low passing is 76, not bad. Low lofted pass is 78. Finishing is 68. I think it's higher than usual for obvious reasons. His goal on the weekend. Let's look at his player skills. So they've included rising shot and first time shot because of his goal against Liverpool. Other skills: one touch pass, low lofted pass, man marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, and fighting spirit. He's a centre back. He can play defensive midfield in this game, so decent play to have in this pack, I reckon. Next up, you got Cody Gakpo. Another player from the Manchester United Liverpool derby, and another scorer. There's his player face scan. He scored Liverpool's first goal, if I recall, in that match. He cut inside on his right foot, sent the lit on the floor and smashed it past Onana. It was a good finish, and that's one of the reasons why I think he's in this pack. Let's look at his player skills, player stats, sorry. Obvious standouts: dribbling 87, acceleration 88. Yeah, but he's pretty good all round. Finishing is 83. He can play left midfield, left wing forward and centre forward. Let's look at his player skills: scissor feint, double touch, cut behind turn, soul control, long range curler, dipping shot, first time shot, free passing, pinpoint crossing, fighting spirit. So a decent all round attacking player, left side attacking player, or you can play him centre forward. Not bad. Next up, you got Brian Mbeumo for Brentford. He's having a great season for Brentford. He's the second player in this pack with a booster. There he is with the booster on. There's his player face scan. Yep, he scored a couple of goals against Southampton over in the weekend for Brentford. I think he set up one as well, but yeah, he's, like I said, he's been having a great season. And yeah, I can see him go to a bigger club in the summer. He's a important player for Brentford this season, especially with Ivan Toney leaving the club. Let's look at his player stats anyway. Yep, ball control 88, standout, speed 89, acceleration 89, kicking power 87, finishing is decent as well, 84. His height is only 171 centimeters. I've always had the impression he was a bit taller than that, and he's really light as well, 65 kilograms. But he's speedy. He's got great kicking power. He's a good finisher. He's got good ball control. And in this game too, he's pretty good. So yeah, let's look at his player skills. Double touch, shot control, long range curler, long range shooting, first time shot. So it's got all the good attacking qualities. And he's got through passing, pinpoint crossing, outside curler, penalty specialist and fighting spirit. So a good variety of attacking skills. The double touch is cool. So yeah, good player to have if you do pick him up. Next up, we've got Anthony Gordon, Newcastle player. He scored for Newcastle against Tottenham in their 2-1 win last Saturday. There's his player face scan. He can play left midfield and left wing forward in this game. Standout stats: speed and acceleration 91, 91 respectively, dribbling 88. So he's a speed merchant. He's got decent finishing, good dribbling, good stamina, 84. Decent player to have if you pick him up. Let's see his player skills. No double touch unfortunately, but he has soul control, cut behind turn, long range curler, dipping shot, long range shooting, one touch pass, free passing, pinpoint crossing, gamesmanship and fighting spirit. So yeah, it's not bad. He's a creative playmaker. It would have been nice if he had double touch. Apart from that, it looks like a decent speed merchant to have in your team if you enjoy playing wingers. Next up, we've got Savinho for Man City, the third double booster player in this pack. There's his player face scan. He scored 2 goals. No, he scored 1 goal and set 2 up for Man City on the weekend in their 4-1 win against West Ham. looking at his stats, yeah, he's a dribbler. He's got pace with that acceleration 90, speed 89, balance 88. He can play left wing forward, right wing forward, left midfield. He looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks like a tricky, fun player to use, especially if he's got some good player skills and he has double touch, flip flap and soul control. Yes, he's got the ball roll. Fantastic. If you love your double touch, he'll be fun to use. He has one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, outside curler and gamesmanship. Pretty good. So yeah, he's got pinpoint crossing. He's a cross specialist. His lofted pass is 84. So yeah, putting those crosses into Haaland or as target man up front would be lethal. Just like in real life, he set up two for Haaland. One of them was a great cross. The first goal was for Haaland was a great cross. So yeah, I think he would be my first choice in this pack. But let's have a look at the last player in this pack, Jude Bellingham. He's a whole player, attacking midfielder. He can play attacking midfield and centre midfield. There's his player face scan. I think he's the third Bellingham we've had this season, second or third. We haven't had as many as last year, because last year he was featured in a lot of Player of the Week packs. He had a tremendous season last year, an outstanding season. This season is not as great. He's still been good though. It took a while for him to warm up, and now we're seeing more Jude Bellingham cards. He's scoring more goals for Real Madrid now. He scored the winner against Valencia, injury time winner against Valencia last week. That's why he's in the pack. The match, Vinicius Jr. got sent off, by the way. So he's probably got an E-form this week. But anyway, let's look at Jude Bellingham's stats. Yeah, I think it's pretty similar to previous Bellingham cards. Standout stats: ball control 88, low pass 87, finishing 84. Yeah, he's a great all-round midfielder. He's got decent defensive stats as well. With a good manager, that's 77. Aggression will go up to 80. Yeah, he's a good all-round midfielder. He's a whole player, so he'll keep making forward runs into the box. It would have been nice if this one had in general, it would be nice to have to be able to use position trainers in this on these cards, because look at the potential other positions he could play: left midfield, right midfield, support striker, centre forward, defensive midfield. But we can't, unfortunately. Hopefully in the future. Let's look at his playing skills. He has double touch, flip flap, soul control. Fantastic. So he can do the nice smooth ball roll. He's got cut behind turn, long range curler, first time shot, one touch pass, through passing, outside curler and fighting spirit. The standout skill in this is long range curler, because he scored a semi long range curler against Valencia. The winner was an inside shot with the inside of his foot into the bottom corner. Yeah, so great card, similar card to previous ones, so he'll be a top card with a good manager. That 97 overall 97 rating will go up to probably 101, 102. So there you have it, the player of the week for January 9, 2025. Who do you want to get? Who are you going to spin for? Comment down below. Me personally, I want Savinho, Bellingham, and obviously Martinez. Ones to avoid for me would be Mario, the goalkeeper, Perry, and Abraham, because I have him already. Yeah, Barkley would be decent, but Martinez, Savinho and Bellingham for me would be my first choice. So a bit of extra content here, kids. I've got a free spin here. Let's go for it. Oh, it's green. It's the booster. It's an all red kit. Oh, it's a Salamaka. I thought it was going to be Cody Gakpo, but it's Alexis Salamakas for Roma. He's the first booster player in the pack. Not bad. Could have been better, but it could have been worse as well. There he is.